What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy DMO Domuto. We're back with another video today watching Beyond Dragon Ball Super Ultra Instinct Goku versus Gohan Beast Ensues. Whis catches Demon Spy. Who out here spying on my boys now? They getting some real training in. Come on now. Oh, shout out to UnrealEntGaming for this video. And we gonna get into it, man. Let's go. Yeah.
As our story now continues, following the initial events of Goku now being shown having to train with Gohan on Beerus' planet following their initial arrival, it was only just upon with the battle being shown taking place with both Beerus and Whis having to observe was when Beerus went on to then quickly respond, "Observe closely, Whis, as it baffles me because while Gohan possesses a formidable form that he could choose to use and try to counter Goku's Ultra Instinct, he instead chooses to restrain his raw power against him, and I want to know as to why," with Whis responding, "Well, I do believe that it's mainly due to the fact that Gohan simply wants to see on how far he could possibly go before he decides to go and use his full power in battle against his father, and so therefore I do believe that it's rather not a bad choice for him to go and make, but it is rather more of an interesting one since he wants to go and see as to where his base level stands," with Beerus responding, "But why does it even matter when everyone including his son even knows that Goku is far stronger given the events of what had transpired with Murno before, and so what is Goku's aim here, Whis?" with Whis having to then chime in, "Well, although yes, Goku may be stronger, but I want you to go and take a little closer look, my lord, for even though Goku is far stronger than Gohan given his extended battle against my brother Murno, what Goku hopes to actually accomplish here is to simply ensure that Universe 7 is in safe hands in case something were to go and happen to him in battle, and I will go as far as to say that if it does, then he could simply go and count on his son to make sure that nothing is lost in the process, which means that Goku is counting on his son to defend the universe in case the worst were to go and happen to him. And so now let us just wait and see, to which as Gohan was attempting to attack Goku by blasting him with Goku being shown leaning out of the way was when Goku then went on to respond, "As good as you are and as experienced as you may be, you won't get very far like this if you're struggling to make contact with me, Gohan," with Gohan responding, "Well, although I'm still within my base level and trying to see if I can find an opening in hopes of getting the better of you, Dad, one thing that I won't do while fighting you is quit while I'm ahead," with Goku then responding, "Wait, so you aren't going to transform into using a higher level then? Interesting. Well, although I admire your efforts in trying to go head to head against me while you're at your base here, Gohan, you and I both know that this isn't going to work against me here, son. And so because of this, you will need more power," Goku continues, "because while I understand that you are trying to do your best while you can at your base, it just simply won't work here against me, Gohan. And while there is no telling on what waits for us with those demons planning on dropping in and out the way they currently are," Goku continues, "you'll just simply need to go and fight using everything you have here against me if you hope to survive, Gohan." But it was only despite with Gohan's defiance, with Gohan shown having to attempt to strike Goku with Goku being shown grabbing onto his punch, was when Gohan then went on to respond, "Well, I'm not going to stop trying until I know that I have capped out on my base, even if you are vastly more powerful than I am within the moment, Dad. And so while I'm not looking to go and quit now, and while I'm not looking to go and give in to your power, I'm not done." "Well, you still don't seem to get it, son. While I do admire your efforts in trying to strengthen your base level here against me while hoping to grow stronger along the way," Goku says, "I want you to go and show me more of your latent power that you and I both know which lies deep within you, because if you are truly planning on countering those demons by simply using your base level, then you've already lost," Goku responds upon being shown headbutting Gohan down onto the ground. "And so I want you to please understand that what I'm doing here isn't by any means putting you down, Gohan," Goku continues, "but it's only to simply go and remind you that if you don't give it your all to fight and win, you will lose. And so if you wish to stand with us in case something were to happen against those demons, then I would need for you to go and continue to push, Gohan," Goku says, "for we all know that you have the power to go and achieve great things, Gohan, but you have to go and think about what we're about to go up against and the dangers that lie ahead of us, because if I was able to see it firsthand for myself, then you can only only imagine as to what lies ahead, and in order for us to ensure that nothing ever happens to our world, Goku says, as well as those who we love, our friends and our families, then we've got to stand at our strongest no matter what it's going to take, Gohan. Because if you don't wish to have what happened before to happen again, then I'll need for you to go and rise and show me what your full power is capable of in battle, Goku says. No, I cannot have what happened here on Earth with Murno to ever take place ever again, Gohan says. Ever again. Never. Gohan then began to glow, as Goku then went on to fall on back upon Gohan having to ignite his power by then responding, incredible, but wait a second, this isn't Gohan's newly unlocked beast form that Piccolo had went and told me about, for this actually feels a little familiar to something else, but since when was Gohan able to go and achieve this transformation, Goku ponders? But of course, for I always knew that Gohan had the ability to go and reach the same status as I was able to reach in achieving Super Saiyan 3, but I just can't help but wonder on why he decided to go and use this, rather than instead go and jump right into using his beast form here against me. But even now, as I'm sure that whatever reason that is that Gohan has in using this, I'm sure it's because he wants to go and gauge his lower levels here against me before having to go and decide to go and use his strongest against mine, as it was only then through the smoke as Super Saiyan 3 Gohan was then shown having to emerge, was where this also went as far as to shock both Beerus and Whis, including Goku himself as well, as Gohan then went on to quickly respond. Now, although this wasn't something that you were probably expecting for me to go and dish out here against you, Dad, but before I go into using my beast form here against your Ultra Instinct level, I just want to go and see as to where my other levels stack up here against you, so that way I can be sure of what I can go and use whenever the right time calls for me to go and use them in battle, with Beerus having to then respond, hold on there, the boy can also wield that ridiculously long-haired form that Goku wields too? But since when? Wow, incredible. Just look at you, Gohan, Goku went on to then respond, for you have no idea how proud I am of you to have to see this, and so this should be really exciting for us both, that much I'm sure of, and so are you ready? And I just want to go on ahead and urge you, because I don't plan on holding back here either against you, Gohan, Goku says, and that is whether you end up using Super Saiyan 3 or not, with Gohan responding, well, I don't expect anything less from you here, Dad, but for what it's worth, while I'm already using this form here against you, you better not go and expect for me to go easy on you here either, because I'm going into this fight with the mindset to destroy you one way or another. Well, as impressive as you are, and with the amount of power that you were able to channel through your Super Saiyan 3 level, Goku responds, at this rate, you simply won't be fast enough to compete against me, Gohan, with Gohan responding, well, you can just go and forget about having me go and bend the knee and surrender on over to you, because unlike how it was when Murno had attacked us, this time around, I'm not going to allow for that to happen ever again, and so I will continue to go and test my will against your Ultra Instinct powers until I am left with no other choice than to give you my all, Dad. But it was only just upon with Goku being shown having to break away just before having to go back on the offensive was when Goku then went on to quickly respond, well, although I admire your will to never allow to have what happened to ever go and happen again to you or anyone else again, Gohan, then you'll need to go and stake everything on the line against whatever it is that's coming if you hope to truly never fall like how you once fell ever again, Gohan. And although none of us can truly be sure of what it is that is waiting for us on the other side of that demon realm, Goku then went on to proceed by having to be shown punching Gohan in the face. And while I am very proud to see how far you've come in achieving such power, I ask you to go beyond
Super Saiyan 3 is
Super
crazy,
Saiyan 3,
bro.
because if you still think that you are going to be any sort of match against me as you are, then all I'm going to continue to do here is throw you around on your face until you finally get the wake-up call that I've been trying to get you to realize, Gohan. Oh, darn it. Well, so much for expecting for Super Saiyan 3 to make much of a difference. And to make matters even worse is that it doesn't even look as though you've broken a sweat here against me either, Gohan says, with Goku responding, well, that's because I didn't, but it was as I had said, for if you wish to engage me and know where you stand when comparing our power, Goku says, then please go and put aside anything that might be holding you back and show me your all, Gohan, as a tired Gohan then went on to respond, right, and so then I was right when I had originally assumed that using this form against you wasn't going to be more than likely what would get me very far here in this battle against you. And since I'm now left with no other choice, I can now start to see that this won't be enough, and now you leave me with no other choice than to do what I gotta do, even if it goes and breaks me in the end, Gohan continues. And so if this is what I'll go and need to do in order to prove my worth here against you, then I will go and give you everything that you've been asking for, Dad. To which it was only within that very moment then, as Super Saiyan 3 Gohan was then shown igniting his beast power and transforming even further, was when Goku then went on to respond. What an incredible energy. Good, Gohan. Just let it all out there, son. That's the way, because I always knew that you had the power deep down within you to go and create the change that you wanted to see, and so now become that change, Gohan, with Whis having to then chime in. Well, now this ought to be good now that Gohan has realized that he will need to go all out against his father if he hopes to walk away from this battle as its winner. And so now because of this, I do believe that this is going to be a very fun battle to now watch, as Beerus went on to then respond. Yeah, well, they better go and hurry it up and get this over with, because my planet isn't their personal playground to just go and do whatever they want with it, Whis. To which it was only just upon with Gohan being shown finally completing his transformation, with Goku being shown having to call Gohan out, was when Goku then went on to respond. And there it is. This was what I wanted to go and see from you, Gohan, and now that you're ready to go and give it your all, Goku says, what do you say you go and come at me and show me what this beast power of yours is truly made of? To which, as Beast Gohan was then shown having to do exactly that, was when Gohan then went on to respond. Well, sue yourself then, Dad, and so if this is how you want to go and do this, then do yourself a favor and stay right where you are, and I'll go and gladly give you exactly what you've been wanting to get out of me. But then, it was only just upon with Beast Gohan being shown having to throw the first punch, with Goku catching it and creating a shockwave along the way, was when Whis went on to then quickly chime back in. Oh my, how truly amazing to watch unfold, for I can only hope that Goku is able to go and get exactly what he wanted by challenging his son to a contest like this. And because while I expect for Goku to remain in full control of this battle out here against Gohan, Whis continues, and I will go as far as to admit that even I'm starting to get a little excited in seeing as to how this is going to go. But what say you, Lord Beerus? With Beerus shouting, what incredible force, and Goku was able to catch and grab hold of his son's attack seemingly with ease. Now this,
Man, why are you surprised?
This is what I'm talking about, Gohan, Goku responds, and I'll honestly say that I wouldn't want it to go any other way. And so now what do you say? You nervous, or do you still want to go and continue? With Beast Gohan responding, I knew that this was what you wanted to go and see from me, but nervous? Not even close, Gohan says. And so now let us go and resume where we had originally left off, because between you and I, Dad, I never felt more alive to be doing this. But then, it was only secretly enough as the Demon Haas was then shown having to reappear by opening up a small portal and observing Gohan's battle with Goku, was when Haas went on to then respond, they're all just great, for I was warned that some of these creatures were going to pose a significant threat to most of us within the demon realm, but I didn't actually want to go and believe that there would be more of them out there who would turn out to be ultimately this powerful like this. But even now, while I watch and study their fighting patterns, Haas continues, I must be very careful, for if I were to go and be spotted while trying to keep myself from being seen by those worms, then they're all more than likely going to be all over me, and I don't look forward to having such a thing go and happen. But from what I can gather down there between these two, it would only appear as though that the boy's father, who goes by Goku, is by far the stronger and vastly more experienced mortal between them, but this other one here that goes by Gohan is also someone to keep a very close eye on.
It's kind of okay. You're getting this similar to the actual manga.
Okay.
Like
this routinely, then this isn't going to be good, which is why I was sent here and seeing as to who exactly the Dark Master should go and keep an eye on. And while I have this chance to go and watch and study everything that I can and learning more about who the Dark Master should go and look after in case they were to battle them, I must be patient and remain hidden. To which it was only moreover now back on over with the battle involving Goku and Gohan, with Gohan now shown getting the better of Goku momentarily, was when Gohan then went on to quickly respond, you know, I'm not so sure that if it's just me here or what, but you don't seem to be holding out so well out here against me, Dad. And if that ends up being the case, then for your sake, I hope that you aren't holding anything back here against me, Gohan then went on to uppercut Goku in the face. And that is because you'd only be fooling yourself to think that I'll go and take it easy on you either way, and so if this was what you wanted to go and get out of me, then you can go and make no mistake about the fact that you are getting exactly what you've been asking for from me, and I'm not going to let up on you until I know that I am indeed more than strong enough to stand across from you in battling against the demon realm. But then, it was only despite with Beast Gohan being shown having to miss his hammer strike, with Goku being shown having to counter him, was when Whis went on to then chime back in. And so now tell me, what do you think so far, Lord Beerus? The boy is quite the impressive fighter when using this new beast form of his now, isn't he? As I can actually go and imagine as to how strong he could truly become if Goku continues to push him like this, but I'd rather dare go and say that he's proven more than enough so far, wouldn't you say? With the shocked Beerus having to then shout, "Oh, what are those two idiots doing? They're going to destroy my entire planet if they continue to fight the way they are, and so enough is enough, Whis. As if they go and continue to fight like this, then those idiots are going to destroy everything, Whis, and so you've got to go and stop them right now." Well, to be honest, I don't think that there is any need for us to go and get in between their battle now, since I do believe that their brief contest is about to come to a close now, but wait a minute now. It was only just then during the middle of Goku and Gohan's engagement where Whis had gone as far as to sense something very disturbing, as Whis went on to then say to himself, "Hold on now, could that be what I think it is? But of course, now I see." No, wait, hold on for just 1 second there, Dad, because I'm not sure what it is that I'm looking at over there, but is it me, or are we being watched by one of those little demons all the way over there?
The jig is up.
Dad, with Goku responding,
they looking at me. My fault.
being
Look, bro.
watched by-
I was just admiring the fight. My fault, dog. You ain't gotta. Gohan, go look. They called me. God damn. That nigga Gohan looking right at me. Like, come on. Look, I was just watching the fight, bro. I saw, you know what I'm saying? Y'all was strong. You know what I'm saying? My fault. They got me. You know what I'm saying?
By a demon. This isn't a trick or anything now, is it, Gohan? Because I'm not sensing anything around us, and so are you sure that there's actually something there, Gohan? With Gohan responding, "No, I'm serious, Dad, so just look, over there, you see it?" As I thought it was just me at first, but I think that thing had been spying on us the entire time, with Goku responding, "Hey, wait a minute, you're right. Well, you can stop pretending like we can't see you now, because you aren't fooling anyone here by trying to blend in while spying on us, demon." But then, it was only just with the demon Haas beginning to realize that he was caught onto by having Goku and Gohan notice him was when Haas then went on to quickly respond, "Wait, what? They were able to stop me moving about up here? Oh, just great. As I was wrong to just remain in one spot while watching them, and so I have to hurry and leave." But then, it was just before the demon Haas even had the opportunity in returning back into the demon realm was when Whis appeared from out of nowhere and grabbing onto Haas by then responding, "I'm sorry, but were you about to go and take your leave and thinking that we weren't going to catch up
Whis
to
on his
you?
ass.
Because you'd
Whis on his
honestly be
ass.
mistaken if you
I
didn't.
love it.
So now I don't remember giving you any sort of special permission in being able to come onto this world and spy on us after previously being said to have touched down onto this world. And so now because of that, you aren't going anywhere." With the terrified demon Haas responding, wait, now just hold on there for just a moment, okay? Just wait, because I didn't come here to start any sort of trouble. In fact, I actually came here to, apologize to your god of destruction for the fight that we— Oh, really now? So you're meaning to tell me that you decided to travel and come back all this way just to apologize to Lord Beerus? Well, that's interesting, but between you and I, if I'm going to be honest here and say, I don't really believe you. In fact, Demon, I actually believe that you are here for other reasons, and it would be wise for you to tell us as to what those reasons are now before it's too late. With the Demon House responding, just wait a minute here. I swear that I'm telling you the truth, Angel. I felt a little bad about what we had went and did here earlier, and so I wanted to go and maybe see if I could make it up to your destroyer somehow, you know? Is that true, Lord Beerus? Goku then went on to further question. Was he one of the demons that went and started all of the trouble that you and Vegeta had to deal with before me and Gohan had arrived? But why would he come back so soon? With Beerus responding, yes, it was the loud one. You do understand that by coming back onto my planet after what you did here is an automatic death sentence, don't you? And here you say that you came back into my universe so that you can go and apologize, did you? Well then, why did it go and take you so long to apologize if you've been here the entire entire time that these two here have been training, Demon. Right, and since you claim that you are here to apologize to Lord Beerus, well then, here you go. Whis went on to then throw Demon Haas against Beerus. For now, you will go and have the
Okay, I
chance.
love
Haas
this.
responding, hey, wait, what are you doing
Whis
to my
ain't,
portal,
Whis ain't
Angel?
going.
Oh, I'm just going to make sure that you don't try and take the easy way out and leave so quickly without, of course, having to answer a few questions in the meantime, so that this way we can also make sure that no one interrupts our conversation in the meantime either. Wait, you don't really think that I just leave now, do ya? I'm telling you the truth here, honestly, as I was only doing what I was told to come here and do, and so why don't we just, you know, kinda just forget about what happened here before and just move
Hey, brother,
on, you
you
know,
cooked.
maybe just become
I'm
friends?
really, do not let this demon
Vegeta
get away.
having to
Go
look
ahead
up
and
and
hit him with the
responding,
Hakai.
him again, but why would he be back so soon after having to take what he was sent here to collect like this? No, there has to be something more to this demon that he simply isn't telling them up there. Well now, is that so, demon? Tell me something, Beerus then went on to question. Do you take me for some kind of a fool here? Because
Yes,
if
let me
you
know.
truly
No.
think that I care about any sort of false apology of yours and for me to think that you only came back onto my world just for that, then you are gravely mistaken, creature. And to think that I would allow for you to just sneak your way back up here was a mistake, Beerus continues. But now that you're here, I can only go as far as to assure you one very important thing, and that is that this time around, you will not be so lucky to escape this world as you were shown having to be so lucky to do before, demon. But then, it was only out of sheer fear itself as Demon Haas attempted to fly on down and creating a portal to escape was when Haas then went on to quickly shout, No, the hell with all of you! You will never force me to talk, so goodbye! But then, it was only just within the nick of time as Vegeta was able to stop Haas from flying through the portal and kicking him in the face was when Vegeta then went on to quickly respond, as if you truly think that we are going to allow for you to slip past us and escape once again is ridiculous, demon. And so for the time being, you aren't going anywhere, and so you might as well better start getting comfortable fast, because we aren't letting you out of our sights again. To which, as everyone was then shown having to look down, was when Goku then went on to chime in, man, it's like these guys just don't know when to admit that they've gone and went too far, you know? Because now that he's all alone down there with no other demons to save him, this isn't going to be good, as Whis went on to then respond, well, as it shouldn't, since they are all the main reasons as to why all of this has been happening, and so it is only right that he remains here for the time being until we can get him to speak on the matter, as Beerus went on to then respond, well, for what it's worth, he's not going anywhere because I'm going to make sure that he suffers greatly for trespassing onto my domain, as it was only right then and there now during that moment where the Beyond Dragon Ball Super Story of the Dark Masters, the official Murno sequel, manga chapter number 16 special, then comes to a close. Now, it's very interesting to see the way Demon Haas has now placed himself in a very difficult and dire position in having to be faced off against Beerus alongside Universe 7's strongest warriors who have all converged together there at the same time, as one could only imagine as to what our heroes are going to do to try to get additional information out of Haas. But the question now moving forward is, will the demon actually go as far as to reveal any additional information to our heroes, or is something more sinister bound to happen on Beerus's planet, to which this and so much more...
they about to interrogate that little motherfucker. That boy cooked. And that boy Beerus got him. Oh yeah, it's over. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. Shout out to UnrealEntGaming for this video. Make sure you check out the last chapter right here. Check out another video of Dragon Ball you might like right here. And I'll catch y'all next time, man. Peace.